Good morning. Welcome to the start of a new week. This week I'm going to do my minute, which is actually going to be an extended version of about 5 minutes on branding and what that says and what that means. Recently I attended a conference that was put on by the Lampo Group. Most of you probably don't recognize the Lampo Group for anything, but you would probably recognize Dave Ramsey if you listen to his radio show or see him on Fox News or whatever. He's kind of the financial guru that doesn't really believe in having debt. And so Dave Ramsey is a brand of the Lampo Group, and they have some other things underneath them. One of the things that I noticed when I was at the conference was that the Lampo Group was very worried about their brand and how things affected that brand. And so when Dave Ramsey was speaking on some of this stuff, I really started putting together the hotel that I was staying in. That was the hotel that the Lampo Group had chosen for the attendees of the conference to stay in. That wasn't by accident, because that hotel represented the type of brand that the Lampo Group represents. The diner that we ate at for dinner, same thing. They did that on purpose. If that restaurant didn't take care of us the way they wanted them to, they wouldn't go back there. So it says a lot about their brand. And so I spent the rest of my time there kind of really thinking about what branding means, what our name really means, and what that means for you guys. And so I thought that this week I would just sort of talk to you a little bit about your brand. What does your brand say about you? How you should be thinking about your brand? And understanding that really everybody inside of your organization is a reflection of your brand. One of the things that I caught on to pretty quickly is they don't have a receptionist at the Lampo Group. They have something that they call a director of first impressions. And that really got me starting to think, because when I came back, I don't have a receptionist in my office. What I do have is the answering system that a lot of companies have now gone to. Lots of people don't have that anymore. And so I started thinking about, what is that first impression when someone calls? So what is the first impression when someone calls your office? If they're speaking to an individual, how does that go? Or if they're hearing a message, is that message saying what you really want it to say as your first impression? Because that is what's going to start your branding. Just thinking about those little types of things. Is your employees, are they representing your brand the way you want them to? One of the things they have at Lampo Group is a no gossip policy. They don't allow gossip in the office, or you're not going to talk about them out of the office either, because that hurts their brand. And so if there's an issue, they take care of it very quickly because they don't want those things affecting their brand. We don't want those things affecting our brand, and you don't want those things affecting your brand either. So obviously, employee satisfaction and keeping your employees happy is very important to your brand. That becomes part of your brand. How you deal with your vendors, the vendors that you surround yourself with, that says a lot about your brand and who you are. If you're going to recommend one of your vendors to someone, that's going to say a lot. If that vendor doesn't do a good job for the person you recommend, that affects you as well. You won't ever recommend them again. You may even stop using their services because of it. So thinking about how your brand in general affects all the different facets of what you do and who your company really is a very important thing to spend some time on and think about, what are we really saying? What are we really doing? How is our brand truly being represented out there? And do our employees understand how important that brand is? Is our employees responding to customers the way we want them to? Are they talking to our families or county officials or things like that the way we really want them to? Because that says a lot about who you are as an agency or as a provider. How you deal with reports, how you deal with information back and forth. Are you worried about doing best practice? Those types of things. Those all say really important things about your brand. If you're an agency that truly believes in best practice, then people really want to be part of that because they know you're going to be always doing the right things for the right reasons. So that becomes part of your brand. So this week, I challenge you, after you're done watching this, sit down and think about your brand for a little bit. Think about what things are happening inside of your organization that may be positively affecting your brand or negatively affecting your brand, and some places that you can make some changes. And, maybe this will have a positive impact on some of those things. I hope you enjoy your week and enjoy your minutes.